pásalo, como lo canto y lo siento yo.
Thank you for tuning in to another Kingdom Rush Battles video. This is my first, actually, showing my all-archer set with Alleria. I really love this set, so let's get right into it. Thanks for tuning back into D Plus Gamer to all my regular guests. Now, this first game is a little bit of a wash. I'm playing this guy, Dylan, and I'm pretty sure he's AFK. So this is really just to show how I run the set on this map. Again, I'm in Forsaken Valley. Didn't mention that in the beginning, so I don't know why I said it again. But Forsaken Valley, here we go, my all archer sets. I started doing this set in the Bandits layer once I got the archer scouts, and I've been going back and forth with the spells. That's why I had the curse spell and the lightning stun above my thumbnail when the video started. I was running that lightning stun, curse spell, cursed vines, excuse me, and then the sabotage, which I think is really strong on this Alleria all-archer set. It's a lot of fun for me. I like to play meme/theme teams a lot of the time, so this is just one of the many that I have wrestling in my brain, and it does fairly well. I can't say I do the best. I've never gotten to the boss level in the Forsaken Valley yet. Actually, I have once, and I don't think I won that. But it's definitely a fun set, and it can definitely get you at least around 4 pretty well. These are definitely, I feel like, the best spells to run with it, even though they're not my favorite. I use the Lightning Strike, the Thunderbolt is what it's called, the Polymorph, and then the Sabotage. It is just way too OP, and I feel like the cooldown comes right back as soon as the spell is done. Look at how long Dylan is taking to choose. I know Dylan is AFK. He hasn't placed any towers, whatever. Just giving me free content. Thank you, Dylan. Into the next game against Storm 5. Not sure if this is a bot or not. It's kind of hard to tell by the names. Remember, somebody once said if it's like a 2-person name, like if it's Hot Water or Dirty Coffee, it's probably a bot. But I don't think that's true, because I've definitely met somebody named like Girth something, and it was definitely a real player. Girthquake. Yeah, that's a real player. So just keep an eye out for the names. But this guy felt like a real person. I know he made it pretty far. So for this map, I like to set my 2 regular archers first, one at the top, one at the bottom, and then the tree in the middle. I think the tree is really good and broken, especially with my all archer set, because of the poison and the infrequent stun that it can do. So it really helps slow down enemies. So we're doing pretty good. They sent the Crow Master, whatever you call that guy. I gotta get better at the names. But I use the Polymorph, obviously, to get rid of the armored unit, and then the Sabotage if I have anything left over. It's like a really good combo. It immediately helps you deal with the horse riders and those kind of enemies that have like 2 or 3 life bars. Get rid of them really fast. You'll also notice that I use my regular archer tower as basically my artillery tower. Once you get that tier 3 upgrade, that rain of arrows, it's pretty good most of the time. It was way better in Bandit's Lair, obviously, but still pretty good in this map too. And then there we go. They finished before me, but we're still doing pretty good. I don't think I finished too late after them, and their setup looks terrible. So I believe I went for Ascend. Most of the time, I will go for a buff out of the booster cards. I was watching like Prefant, I think is how you say his name. I'll look it up. But I was watching a popular YouTuber, and they usually say that going for the boosters that help your side are the better ones. But I personally feel that early game, especially depending on your opponent, it is always better to send something to distract them. So like a dragon or the crows or something. It looks like I sent him the crow or something, either round 2 or round 1. So always good to send one of those before you start boosting yourself. I think going for a booster like coins or a tower boost is better, like round 3 or something. So we're doing pretty good now. They're making it far, and we have a horse, and I think I'll be able to show you a good example of how to use the shoot spell, or at least how I apply it. I'm going to stun them right here because I know that's a good choke point to stop the horse. We hit him with some stuns right there from the tree archer, and my tree archer is already level 3, so that thing's going to have poison. Hit the horse rider with the sheep while he's still on the horse. That way he doesn't get those 2 extra life bars. It makes dealing with them so easy, especially with the meme set that I got going on. It is the tits, the Polymorph. So yep, and look at that, cleared out before him. Cleared it out, and he's running 4 sorcerers, so I know this guy's not serious. I feel like I can win, and sending any kind of magical tower would be great to like slow him down. And I can't remember what I go for. It looks like I go for the tower boost again because I'm not confident in his ability to beat the waves before me. And he just looks like he's completely trolling, so I don't think he's gonna win. So that was definitely my decision making behind that. And look at how this poison is like letting rip on these magma shards. Like, they do not stand a chance, even though they're physical units. Once that poison comes out, and apparently it's on a cooldown, which I never paid too much attention to, but it's on a cooldown. But once it comes back out, it just starts shredding smaller units, whether they're armored or not. It is a shred for sure. So definitely my focus is usually having a lot of rangers up and the regular archers first, and the following would be the archer scouts max upgraded because their fire ability and their damage is actually kind of outrageous. It's stronger than all the archer towers, the archer scouts damage at level 1. So definitely a great scent. Alright, so we got another horse rider coming through. The poison is shredding through the smaller units. We got one stuck, and since they're stuck and they're both kind of low health and in the front, I make sure I want to get all that damage out before they come out of the polymorph. Like, this is not looking good, and let the horse rider made it back out. That is one of the biggest FUs in this game. Getting right before the spell expires and the creature comes back out with its good health, the horse, the extra health bars. Like, it's just unfair. But it still looks like we're shredding pretty well, especially compared to the opponent. Like, he still has a horse rider at him, so I'm doing fantastic in comparison, in my opinion. And shredded. Sheep came back, shredded them all down. It looks like I get rid of everything before it, using a lightning spell as well. It's expensive to use the polymorph and the thunderbolt at the same time, but it cleared the way before him, and I have like almost 600 points. Like, I'm doing great. I'm doing fantastic. This game is feeling really good for me right now. So again, disruption is great, but looking at his side, I don't need to do anything to him. So I go for another tower boost for sure. I think on the 4th booster, you get like some coins added to your account, supposedly, so to your bank. But yeah, dude, I wasn't even looking towards that. I'm feeling like he's not gonna make it past this round. His just build is absolutely ridiculous. Like, I don't know. I don't know how many times in a row I've seen somebody put all barracks right before the exit. It's such a terrible strat. But they're alive still, so they're doing something. Just lost their first life. All right, we got 4 of these smaller warriors. I gotta look up these names again. I'm really bad with the names, but if I want to start doing this seriously, I gotta look these names up. But shredding through all those smaller soldiers. Those soldiers do not have much armor on, and they get shredded very fast by poison or just Alleria herself. And she's just standing in the perfect corner to where she can like control that choke point where 3 archers are hitting at the same time, and poison is just shredding. Poison is just shredding. Rain of Fire is coming out at great times, eliminating a bunch of opponents at once, and we are not even sweating. Doing nothing but archers with 2 slots still open. Usually I'll have my archer scouts in the back and in that one slot at the bottom that's open, but I don't really need it, and the slot at the bottom is kind of more just to slow opponents down because the archer scouts get run over very quickly. They do not have a whole lot of health, even though it's about the same amount as Alleria. No shields, nothing like that. They just kind of get run over. Horse is making his way to the front, so I make sure to wait until he's at the front of the line so that the focus of the damage can be on him and he can be eliminated immediately. Like, look at that. That rush looks scary at first, but immediately gone as soon as I'm able to put that polymorph on the horse riders and get rid of them on their first health bar. It is just too broken. And yeah, so here we are getting through the rest of it, and yep, like I said, he died. He died to 2 horses. Terrible strategy and easy W. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe for more if you enjoy the content, and I'll see you on the next one.